Hello everybody, this is Ranier, and today I am again in Final Fantasy XIV for another episode of The Way of the Healer. We continue our series about how to heal the dungeons in Final Fantasy XIV, and today we are back for another episode in A Realm Reborn. The dungeon that we are going to heal is the Lost City of Amdapor, and without further waiting, we go in and we queue for the dungeon. Remember that the T series wants to cover all the dungeons in the game, so definitely if you like Final Fantasy XIV and if you like healing, definitely this is the correct channel for you. What we are doing here is to try to heal all the dungeons for show you how to do them in calm and proper way for get the best out of it. These videos are intended to help all the players that are new to healing or the returning players that want to build a little bit more of confidence. Anyway, we are here inside the dungeon now, so let's go and let's rock. I really like this dungeon because I think that the atmosphere here is pretty unique. So let's just give a good clear. Be careful of the monsters always in the beginning, and take your time for build up a good pool. For example, I always start with a region on the tank, and then we can go in and do some AoEs so that our Oli, for example, is stunning the monsters, and this is allowing us to pretty much DPS without too many consequences. This tank is still fine. We can do refresh the region, and then we go for single target attacks. Be careful when you use Oli because that is draining a lot of your MP. So you need to be thinking at what you're doing. Don't just random spam it because then it's going to have some consequences. Tank here is doing big pulls, so you need to be careful about that. In particular, if he is losing the aggro, but if everything is correct, then we can just go in and use our stun. Here, very important, the first mob that you need to put down is the mod colony, because otherwise it's going to keep spawn more and more monsters. Careful with this poison. Good way for stop the poison is Izuna, obviously, and then you can put up a regen again. This debuff that I have on me is not removable. There isn't the blue line, so you can't Izuna. So focus on keep up the tank, and then we put down all the other monsters. You will notice some difficulty increase here. It's normal, we are in the end game of A Realm Reborn, so it's normal that it's not as easy as before, but we can do it, guys. It's not a problem at all. It's the beginning of our challenges as healer, so we continue without any problem. Go on here, regen on the tank, and then we destroy the monsters that are hide inside this dungeon. So we continue. Obviously, stay away from the AoEs on the floor, they are never going to be helpful. And then Izuna. There we go. Usually I do Oli with 3 targets. I don't do it with 2 targets, so that's why you see me here doing the dot and doing stone. Continue. There we go. Yeah, some treasure chests can have a mimic inside, so be careful. Is that the mimic? It's just another monster. So take care of it and everything will be alright. Boom. Boom. Oh, good. So we like it. Boom. First monster. First boss, sorry. We do attack it from afar. Okay, he targeted one of the other players. Be careful about it because something is going to happen very soon. As you see, the player has been swallowed. We need to focus the Voracious Maw for free the player. The poison here is still okay, it's not too bad for us, so we free the player. Then what we can do is to do a Medica Chew and fight the poison in this way. Regen on the main tank, and we continue to attack the monster, the boss. Now he targeted us. That is not the best, but the players will free us very soon, I hope. Or maybe no. You can't fight from inside. Okay, we got freed. That's very good. And we can kill this boss. There we go. First boss done. Don't need this gear. And put some dot while the pool is being made. Again, here focus this one first because it's the one that is spawning everything. So focus the mod colony. You can refresh the region on the tank and then you continue. Another good thing, since you have the stun, is go in, is with cast Oli, and that's it. The region is fighting the poison, so don't worry about it. You can just focus the monster, and then after that is done, the Zuna, and you're good to go. I usually play in this way with the poison. That is covering us more than fine. Okay, here you want to take away the monsters from this thing on the floor. Absolutely. So don't stay in it while you're healing. And then again, you can go in semi-OE if you're not getting interrupted, like it happened to me. Holy point. Okay, there's no need to use another tank. Okay. Take care of this one. And we're good to go. Here there's one with loot and one with a mimic. Of course. We open the mimic as well. Doesn't matter, no worries. Passio. Okay. Again here, stay out from this colored thing on the floor. Here the situation is a little bit tricky because there's a lot of poison on our tank. So we put the regen, Benny, because it's too low. Okay, and then Oli. Oli. Obviously, you need to focus the mod colony if you can, so that it stops to spawn monsters. Even if it's only you attacking it, let's do it so that things should be done. You see, let's keep spawning monsters. Definitely, we don't want that. Okay, there we go. And again to take care of our tank. So Izuna again. Oh, there is Izuna here. Okay, here it wasn't needed. Perfect. Is now clear, and we can go to the second boss. So there we go. Continue. The flying creature. There we go. Ranch. What we need to do here in the second boss is to kill this insect so that the boss will go on the floor. And then from here, we can start to attack it. We need to kill them from time to time so that the boss will keep stay down. And obviously keep the regen on your tank by attacking. Other these stacks, obviously be careful because the higher the stacks, the more damage the people will get. And stay out from the green. The green is a poison. You don't want it. Okay, there we go. Continue just DPS. It's so good. I will refresh the region on the tank and then we continue without problems. There we go. And this is done as well. Pass on this loot because it's so low, we don't need it. Go. Okay, here you see a monster with two blue lines. Purple lines. You want to kill these blue lamps here. So by killing the Midstone, you can kill the monster in the center. Otherwise, it's invulnerable. So very important to focus this while keeping your tank up. Okay. There we go. And then you can do your AoE healing, your AoE, sorry, the damaging skills. You see the stun. Oh, pretty easy. One more. And that's it. We continue. This bridge is so cool. Here it's repeat again. As you see, the monster in the center has 4 purple lines. You need to kill the blue lamps around in order to be able to kill the the monster. Very important to do so. Destroy the mage stones first. You can also put a medica since there's a lot of damage going out. Okay, we refreshed our dot. Regen on the tank. And then we can go in, we slowly and we temporarily block all the enemies. Regen on the tank. And we continue. Boom. There we go, and this is done. Okay. This is pretty much all the monsters before the boss. Okay. So here we have our boss, and this is probably the first real hard boss that we ever encountered. What we need to do here with Diabolos is to try to open the same doors when there's the attack called Luminous Omen. So what you can do is to take signs and mark the doors that are the same. So number 1, this and this. You will see what I mean very soon. Zuna here. Refresh the medica. Okay, there's the Luminous Omen. So you open this door, and you go here, and you open the other door. The attack will be cast, people will be sucked in, and you are not going to get damaged. The 2 blues are here then. 1 and 2. Okay. This is the correct way for deal with the mechanics. So be very careful because this boss is going to do a ton of damage if you don't do this. So be careful in case your party doesn't do it, then you do it. Right here everybody is sleeping, but it's normal. We can refresh our medica. As you see, there's a lot of damage going out, and Diabolos will do the skill once again very soon. If we don't burn it, maybe we are going to burn it. Let's see with the limit break. Yeah, okay, we can burn it. If you do it once, then you're done, guys. No problems at all. Remember, 2 doors that have the same symbol, open one and the other, you're going to get sucked in, and no problem at all about that attack. Anyway, this is done. So that's it for this dungeon, guys. I hope that you could find the information in this video helpful, and that you could find something useful here, and that you could learn something. So if so, please consider leaving a like, sharing, subscribing with your friends, and please follow me on Twitch as well, so you can see when I'm live, and you can come there and ask questions in case you have some. Once again, thank you so much for supporting me, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.